Hi, my name is Sophie Zoricic. I'm a first artist with Queensland Ballet, and this is currently my 10th year with the company. So I joined in the same year as our director, Lishan Singh. So it's really exciting celebrating 10 years together this year.
My name's Chiara Gonzalez, and I'm a first company artist with Queensland Ballet. This is my 5th year with the company, and I started in PPP. I did 2 years of that, and then young artist, and then been in the company ever since.
The Wilis are stunning. They're actually spirits of deceased brides who were left the night before their wedding. Their partner left them and betrayed them. So
they're all heartbroken and they are seeking vengeance. So whenever a man crosses their path in the graveyard, they rise and they basically make the men dance until they die.
They have quite a lot of anger towards them and often try and kill them as kind of a form of revenge as to what happened to all the Wilis and how they got there. It's quite a devastating act too for Giselle. You really get to see a lot of sorrow, but also a lot of spirit and teamwork because there are quite a lot of Wilis, and they're led by the Queen of the Wilis, who kind of controls them and brings them all together as a team, and they dance in sync. So I'm lucky enough to be performing the Queen of the Wilis this time, and it's a really demanding, hard role, but it's really powerful and rewarding and uniting as well.
I'm super excited to be performing Giselle. It's one of my favourite ballets of all time. I've always dreamed of performing in this ballet. I remember watching it on YouTube for hours when I was a young dancer and just admiring all the ballerinas' technical skills, but also their acting skills. And another component which I was really drawn to was the corps de ballet work. All of the exact lines and the timing of each dancer was so precise that it made the whole corps look like one whole entity, which I thought was something really magical to me. And being able to rehearse it now is something really special, and I have so much more respect for all the dancers that have performed in this ballet because it is so challenging and requires so much exactitude and discipline.
I performed Giselle in my first year, so I was just freshly 18, and it was quite an eye-opening experience, especially learning to go from the Act 1 peasant scene into a Willy is quite a dramatic switch, and we really had to use team spirit, a lot of togetherness and energy, like united energy, to make the scene as stunning and haunting as it can be. The steps are quite challenging. They're very pure and simple, but they do require a lot of control and concentration and watching each other to make sure we kind of dance united with the music because it is so powerful. And it is good to revisit it after having grown over the past 10 years and hopefully gotten better as a dancer and as an artist.
I think definitely the first few rehearsals are probably the most challenging. Just learning all the choreography and trying to remember it all while doing it full out. That takes up a lot of energy, but as you go on and rehearse, it kind of becomes muscle memory. So it just happens.
It is really powerful, and you can feel the energy build as we start. We start quite calm and quiet, and then the music builds, the story builds, and we are dancing together to pretty much kill Hilarion and then try and defeat Albrecht. And it is this like unspoken thing on stage that the music builds, we build, and it can be quite powerful, not only for the audience, but as us as girls who work together every day, all day, and then go out there and perform together.
It is definitely a team work being in this ballet, working all together. Also like the rehearsal period, like sorting out spacing and discussing amongst each other. But I am most excited to perform it on stage and just be out there with all my working colleagues and friends as well.
at the end of the performance, the curtain comes down and we're all pretty exhausted, but at the same time we feel really bonded and like we just did something really special and uniting. So it is really rewarding after all those rehearsals together to perform it, especially opening night. It's always special. And then, yeah, it just makes you want to do it all over again for the rest of the season.
I think this ballet has everything in it. It is romantic, it's dramatic. The second act is so ethereal and it always gives me the chills watching it. So I'm really excited to perform it and I think everyone should come along and see it.